everybody. I thought we'd do a special story today. I know it's only April, but perhaps it feels like it's October or December. So today we're going to read The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I thought I would show you the cover so that I didn't startle you with my appearance first. I hope you're ready. Hello everyone. Shall we begin? It was late one fall in Halloween Land, and the air had quite a chill. Against the moon a skeleton sat, alone, up on a hill. He was tall and thin, with a bat bow tie. Jack Skellington was his name. He was tired and bored in Halloween Land. Everything was always the same. That's a very large moon. I'm sick of the scaring, the terror, the fright. I'm sick of being something that goes bump in the night. I'm bored with leering my horrible glances, and my feet hurt from dancing those skeleton dances. I don't like graveyards, and I need something new. There must be more to life than just yelling boo. Poor Jack Skellington, what a limited existence. Then out from the grave with a curl and a twist came a whimpering, whining, spectral mist. It was a little ghost dog with a faint little bark and a jack-o'-lantern nose that glowed in the dark. It was Jack's dog Zero, the best friend he had, but Jack hardly noticed, which made Zero sad. All that night and through the next day, Jack wandered and walked. He was filled with dismay. He looks very sad. What do you suppose we could do to help him? Then deep in the forest, just before night, Jack came upon an amazing sight. Not 20 feet from the spot where he stood were 3 massive doorways carved in wood. He stood before them completely in awe, his gaze transfixed by one special door. Entranced and excited, with a slight sense of worry, Jack opened the door to a white, windy flurry. My heavens, look at that! There's the flurry, and there's Jack dancing in it. What do you suppose that is? Jack didn't know it, but he'd fallen down in the middle of a place called Christmas Town. Immersed in the light, Jack was no longer haunted. He had finally found the feeling he wanted, and so that his friends wouldn't think him a liar, he took the present-filled stockings that hung by the fire. He took candy and toys that were stacked on the shelves and a picture of Santa with all his elves. He took lights and ornaments and the star from the tree, and from the Christmas Town sign, he took the big letter C. He picked up everything that sparkled or glowed. He even picked up a handful of snow. He grabbed it all, and without being seen, he took it all back to Halloween. Back in Halloween, a group of Jack's peers stared in amazement at the Christmas souvenirs. For this wondrous vision, none were prepared. Most were excited, though a few were quite scared. They don't quite know what to make of it, do they? For the next few days, while it lightened and thundered, Jack sat alone and obsessively wondered, why is it they get to spread laughter and cheer while we stalk the graveyard spreading panic and fear? Well, I could be Santa and I could spread cheer. Why does he get to do it year after year? Outraged by injustice, Jack thought and he thought. Then he got an idea. Yes, why not? This story sounds awfully familiar, don't you think? Like something else we know? In Christmastown, Santa was making some toys when through the din he heard a soft noise. He answered the door and to his surprise he saw weird little creatures in strange disguise. They were altogether ugly and rather petite. As they opened their sacks they yelled, "Trick or treat!" Then a confused Santa was shoved into a sack and taken to Halloween to see Mastermind Jack. Santa doesn't quite know what to make of the trick-or-treaters, does he? In Halloween, everyone gathered once more, for they'd never seen a Santa before, and as they cautiously gazed at the strange old man, Jack related to Santa his masterful plan. "My dear Mr. Claus, I think it's a crime that you've got to be Santa all of the time. By now, I will give presents and I will spread cheer. We're changing places. I'm Santa this year. It is I who will say Merry Christmas to you, so you may lie in my coffin, creak doors and yell, 'Boo!' And please, Mr. Claus, don't think ill of my plan, for I'll do the best Santa job that I can." And though Jack and his friends thought they'd do a good job, their idea of Christmas was still quite macabre. Santa looks a bit taken aback, doesn't he? My heavens. They were packed up and ready on Christmas Eve day when Jack hitched his reindeer to his sleek coffin sleigh. But on Christmas Eve, as they were about to begin, a Halloween fog slowly rolled in. Jack said, "We can't leave, this fog's just too thick. There will be no Christmas and I can't be Saint Nick." Then a small glowing light pierced through the fog. Who could it be? It was Zero, Jack's dog. Jack said, "Zero, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" And to be so needed was Zero's great dream, so he joyously flew to the head of the team. And as the skeletal sleigh started its ghostly flight, Jack cackled, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Lovely little Zero. And there they go. That was quite an interesting little story, don't you think? Now, if you come a little closer, you can stand under my mistletoe and I'll give you a virtual kiss. Good night, and I'm so glad you could join us. And happy Halloween and Merry Christmas.